You little Are you that stupid? You don't know your name? Speak to me, you Look at me! Look at me!
He don't know where to look, does he? Yeah. His eyes are everywhere.
Do you not understand the situation you're in?
Get up! Move!
Over the last 24 hours, the remaining 8 recruits have been deprived of sleep, given reduced rations,
Quick, this way.
and then sent on the run in the Chilean Andes for escape and evasion.
Oh my God!
As an SAS operator, I got captured on an operation, and it was a feeling of having no control of your own life.
Absolute sheer fear running through you.
It didn't become reality till there's a barrel of a gun in my mouth.
After being captured by a Chilean military hunter force, the recruits will now face the final and most psychologically demanding phase of the course.
If you're taken prisoner, you must know how to keep yourself alive and keep your fellow comrades alive. This is what all the training builds up to, the interrogation phase.
Over the next 18 hours, the recruits will be subjected to a series of punishing interrogation techniques.
What's your name?
James.
Write your full name down.
Can I ask why, sir?
Because I want it.
The first stage is known as harshing, where the recruits are questioned aggressively in order to put them under immediate stress and extract personal information.
Shut up. Do not move in hand.
Harshing will raise somebody's levels of anxiety, get the blood pumping round, make them feel anxious, make them feel disorientated, and then you can trip them up. And they trip themselves up.
What's your name?
You little Are you that stupid? You don't know your name? Speak to me, you Look at me! Look at me!
He don't know where to look, does he? Yeah. His eyes are everywhere.
Do you not understand the situation you're in? Do you?
In between each stage of interrogation, the recruits are hooded, bound, and held in stress positions.
We're testing to see, when we leave you with just your mind, are you in charge of it, yes or no?
With 12 hours left, the interrogators move on to the next phase.
Right, I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm rather hoping you'll be open and honest with me.
Can you explain to me exactly what you're doing here?
I'm volunteering to find 3 missing British tourists.
Earlier on in the course, the recruits were given a cover story.
On Saturday, 29th September 2018, 3 British tourists on holiday went missing in the Andes and haven't been seen for 4 nights. You work for Cumbria Mountain Search and Rescue, okay? If at the end of the day it's clearly obvious to the interrogators that you're not who you say you are, you will then go on to the real reason you're on the ground. You are, in fact, British military. You're trying to locate a weapons cache.
A cover story should be understood by the person using it. Otherwise, the bad guy will just see straight through it and very quickly pick holes in everything that you do and it'll fall to pieces.
What are your special skills?
I'm a good hiker.
Number 7, Milo, struggled with his self-confidence in the early stages of the course.
How did you become involved in this particular trip?
I volunteered for the Cumbria Search and Rescue.
Cumbria Search and Rescue? You sure about that?
Cumbria Mountain Search and Rescue.
Mountain rescue, not search and rescue.
Mountain Search and Rescue.
Mountain search and rescue. You're not even convinced by what you're telling me. Because you're looking everywhere when I ask you a question, see if you can fucking remember what you've decided to make up.
It's a lot to remember.
It isn't. It isn't if you're telling the truth.
Doesn't know what to do.
To convince an interrogator that you're telling the truth, you have to be highly skilled in being able to manipulate someone, I guess. It's like being an emotional chameleon, you know, to convince a trained professional interrogator that your lie is the truth. That's an art.